What is up, guys, and welcome to another clip, an educational clip for you fell lovers. I thought I would make a short guide for you Demo Hunter tanks out there, because I'm using for the Vengeance spec a completely new Soulbind. So I just figured out I will let you know, since we're friends and all, I am no longer using the Dreamweaver. This time I went for Nia, because for Vengeance Demo Hunters it's better to use Nia or Corraine, but just not the Dreamweaver. The mitigations are simply not worth it, especially the fact that when you die, you're gonna go into that seed and you're gonna lose all aggro, your group is probably gonna be affected, and worst of all, you cannot disable it. I'll probably use Corraine later on, unlocking new traits. For now I am renown 53. And usually I'm playing Corraine for Havoc, so the cost of conduit energy will be big if I switch between, powers. So let me show you the Nia traits. Its first ability, which is actually great. You have a chance to have a stack of redirected anima whenever you damage or heal. As a Vengeance Demo Hunter, you can heal yourself, so that healing counts. And obviously you have a lot of AoE damage and single target damage as part of your usual rotation. These stacks grant you health and mastery, which is pretty useful since, you're a tank. As talents, I'm still going for the Spirit Bomb build. I haven't changed it yet, it works wonders. I'll try the Fiery build for kicks in some later video. Now, there is a change to this ability, the Unnatural Malice. Well, before, it would increase the damage of your initial The Hunt hit, the big one. But now it increases the damage over time effect of the Hunt by 35%, which I think is a pretty big buff. And obviously, the Hunt grants you 12 stacks of redirected anima, which means 12% health, and as mastery 37 at least, not counting the stacks you gain while dealing damage or heal. For the next trait, run without tiring. While a soul shape, you generate 5% of your maximum health every 3 seconds. Well, you're using soul shape anyways in necrotic cases, or when in Halls of Attunement, the Hunter mob casts Loyal Beasts and you have to kite. Basically all kite scenarios. So why not, when you're using Soul Shape, you actually gain some health. By the way, we're talking mostly about Mythic Plus here. I didn't raid yet, it's too much time commitment. For the next talent, we pick Fellfire Haste. Inferno Strike increases your movement speed by 9% for 8 seconds. And that brings us a bit more mobility, and it goes hand in hand with the talent Abyssal Strike, which triggers your Sigil of Flame. Additional damage, maybe a chance to have a redirected anima too, which means more health and mastery. Nature's Splendor, yeah, that's good when you PvP. This is more of a talent for Havoc, when you wreck someone. For the next talent, Fell Defender. The cooldown of Fell Devastation is reduced by 9 seconds. This is a must. Fell Devastation is one ability that I use a lot because I'm using the Collective Anguish legendary as well, which I have to upgrade, but I have to do Churgast for it, And it provides a lot of damage and a lot of healing in AoE scenarios, which is mostly Mythic Plus, because whether it's fortified or tyrannical, you still have to deal with a bunch of mobs. Next trait, when you take damage, heal for 350% of your maximum health. This can only occur every 10 seconds. So basically you start pulling some mobs, maybe pulling the boss, and you just get an initial heal. The next talent, your damaging attacks and spells have a chance to reduce movement speed of an enemy and deal nature damage to them. That 20% movement reduction is so helpful when you want to kite and you somehow don't have any more infernal strikes. Someone pulled way too many mobs, and even, I don't know, worst scenario, Soul Shape is on cooldown too. It's more of a nice to have talent. Next talent, the Growing Inferno. Why do I say talent? I mean traits. Immolation Aura's damage increased by 60% each time it deals damage. Oh boy, this is so good because you're using Immolation Aura on cooldown. There's never one scenario when you're not using Immolation Aura, and it deals damage so many times because it's AoE. This helps a lot with boss adds too, not just with mobs outside of the boss fight in Mythic Plus. Oh yeah, and Immolation Aura helps your chance with the redirected anima. Survivor's Rally. This really helped me in so many scenarios. That moment when someone pulled way too many mobs, or I don't know, the healer died or something, and the boss has a little bit more health, but you can actually kill it. You can. You have the DPS with you. They're helping. You have this trait, which heals you for 20% after you fall below 50% health. Then, in my opinion, since you receive 10% additional healing from other spells, you pop Fell Devastation, it goes well with Collective Anguish, and boom, you're right back up. there's any other problem, you pop Metamorphosis. If Metamorphosis is down, you have another talent, which is called the Last Resort. You gain Metamorphosis again. Hopefully you survive that 1 minute, and Survivor's Rally kicks in again. And this is how you stay alive, folks. Oh, and it also goes well with Spirit Bomb, because you're always gonna apply Spirit Bombs to everyone near you, to every enemy near you. So there's additional healing from that too. And the Hunt and Redirected Anima. See the synergies? The last talent for me, because I do not have Renown. Spectral Sight lasts an additional 5 seconds if disrupted by attacking or taking damage. This is only useful for the rogues, you know. But you could use this in Spires of Ascension, for example, when you get to the mobs that are stealthed. The last talent is Bonded Hearts. There you go, I said talents again. So whenever you gain a stack of Redirected Anima, you heal up to 5 nearby allies by 2% of their health. Maximum 2k. And if that's the good part, if they're another Covenant, they're not all Night Fae, you know. Redirected Anima's mastery maximum health effects are increased by 50%. So this really helps your party so much. This is like an utility trait. And why wouldn't you want to help your healer, for example, which keeps all the group nice and healthy? And if you think about it, 1 stack does that. Imagine 12 stacks when you use the Hunt. Now, if you need further demonstration of how the Redirected Anima works, I'm gonna show you just now. Come on to the training dummy. So you know, I'm just chilling around and pow, fracture. Immolation Aura, obviously, which damage increases every time it deals damage. See, now I have a stack of Redirected Anima. My health increased. The chance is not too big, but hey, especially with Metamorphosis, you gain a lot of health. And if I cast the Hunt, boom, I have 12 stacks already, which gives me 82k health right now. So I hope you guys found this video informative. I just wanted to let you know to change your conduit to Nia. You can also use Corraine at max renown, but as 55, I feel like Nia is better and I don't have to share that conduit energy with my Havoc spec. Because sometimes I play Corraine in Havoc and I would have to swap enough traits to consume my conduit energy. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you found this guide helpful, give it a like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing and clicking the bell. And I will see you guys in the next videos. More informative and possibly different builds and soulbinds. See you next time. Peace.